Hello and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program Ascent. We had just landed on Minmus, and in the research lab we picked this, which has the seismic accelerometer. So that is another science experiment that we are going to take. We have 211. We have 2,114,000. So I think what we're going to do. We're still using little rockets, so I mean, to upgrade something, we really don't need to upgrade anything. What we can do, real quick though, volume is, let's grab some science real quick. Oh, I clicked off of that. Sorry. Science. Oh, science. Where's science? There. There it is. Put that there. Let's launch this. Let's see, I think we started out with 28. Go ahead and log this. Okay, it's 3.8. If we send it back, it's 6 just for getting it. Go ahead and recover. We'll do the same thing at the now we have 34. We'll do the same thing over here. We'll go back in. That'll give us 12. We switch to the space plane hangar. Hey, where is it? There it is. We'll launch it. Launch it on the runway. Just getting some science. It's kind of the easy way. You want to get all of it, but I don't know anybody that's got it all from Kerbin. Oops. Now, let's go up to our space station, which is, well, we can get rid of some of this debris while we're here. Let's get rid of that. I think that's when we went out to, yeah, Minmus. This is the debris just coming back in. It has been, what has it been, 11, 12 days, so we should have some science data on, ooh, that's a good, that one right there, that's a good one for Curlington, I'm not sure the name, Curlington, model rockets and paper products. We might accept that one, because that's a northern launch. Just, getting some money, doing some science. We might pick that one here in a little bit. Let's go to Kerb Lab 1. Probably change it to Kerb Lab because it's the only one around. Okay, yeah, there's our new and it's only using these, it's not hitting these, so let's turn SAS off, do a little spin here. And let's check our science. Oh, we only have 7. We only have 7 science, and I think we were gone for 11 days. Let's go ahead and transmit that back anyway. We need to bring him down. Okay, so that's going to start doing some more experiments, science data there. What kind of delta V we got? 1,040. That would get us out to Minmus, and then we could run data from the surface of Minmus up and back, up and back. Expecting we have the fuel for it. So we have a scientist and an engineer. We do have Bob on board. Let's go back to, I don't need to check anything else here, I don't think. Everything's good. Back to the Space Center. And let's check here. We need to rescue Heisei from orbit of Kerbin, rescue Pados from orbit of Kerbin. We need some scientists, I'm telling you. Position a satellite in a specific orbit of Kerbin. That's not the one. This one. Position SP contractor K1 in an adjusted orbit of Kerbin. Oh. This is the one that we need for paper products. So let's go ahead and take that one. Have an antenna. Yeah, be in command of SK1. Okay, yeah, let's take that one. I think we can do this. And we may, how many active ones we have? Science data from surface of the moon. We'll eventually, oh, maybe that's what we'll do. We'll do that one today. Let's go back. Let's get into position, into SP1 contractor K1. And we want to put him in an adjusted orbit. Oh no. We're really going to have to, yeah, we can do it here, I guess. Let's be in command. Yeah, we've got enough fuel. We've got enough fuel on board. Let's make sure we're not in hibernation mode. Very good. Out of hibernation. Make sure our engine is turned on. It is. Let's go up here and make a maneuver node somewhere. In 1 hour we will be here. So this is the descending node. We need to ascend. We also need to slow down as we're doing this. So that's not what I wanted. We'll do an ascend again. There we go. We'll slow down a bit. Probably too much, didn't I? Yeah. Well, this is going to be harder than I thought. We need to get it perfect on that green. Orbit. We need to take the blue orbit, push it out to the green orbit. That's good in one respect. 476. Oh my gosh. And it's still not perfect. We may do this in 2 different steps. That's going to get us close, but then we have to drop it. Okay, its apoapsis is at 6,000,009. Ours is at 6,000,009. It just wants us to turn it. And then lower it. Yeah, turn it and lower it. So let's try this again. We're going to turn it first. See if we can focus on it's hard to see where the orbit crosses. when you do it this way. Let's just pick there. Yeah, 1 hour and 21 minutes. Now we want to get them lined up there. Let's say there. It's kind of off a little bit because I'm not looking down on Kerbin. I'm looking down on here. I think that's pretty close, but you can see now how the orbit is way out here, so we want to back it down a little bit till we're there, and then in doing so has changed our orbit this way. So we want to retract that to there and then speed up because it changed our orbit again. That and slow down. I think that's as close as we're going to get. And speed up. Do that and then slow down. 505. What did we have last time? 400 and something. How much delta V do we have? 283. So this is going to become garbage. Let's point to our... Oops. There we go. And I think what this is our stages. So we have 2 stages on here. And then we have 0 left after this. That's why the 0 and the 2, I think. See, we have 2 stages. We have 2 things full of fuel. So this one will be this one. Okay, let's get on up here and make our burns. They're going to run us out of fuel on this one. Speeding up time. It's an 11-second burn. We're pointing almost in the right direction. We're going to slow down a little bit and go with a normal burn. 7 minutes to go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to burn at about 5 seconds. It's not going to be perfect, then we'll have to go to the other side and burn again. Hope we have control. Everything looks good. We have connection. We have our fuel. We have electric charge. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Almost out of fuel. Yeah, that's what that is, and then it changed over to that. So let's go ahead and eject this. Our other engine is fired. We're still on target. Let's go ahead and burn. Oop, gotta have to fire it up, I guess. There we go. Well, it's not going to give it to us because we're not perfect here. What we're going to have to do is we need to match the blue line with the green one. So I'm going to... Whoa. Boy, that has some... definitely has somebody. Why is that off-centered? Because we're going over the North Pole. We're going to extend the blue line down just a little bit. I don't know why that's off. Does anybody know why that's off? Off-centered, off-kilter, off... Control from here. I should be heading 180 degrees here in just a moment. We are getting power from here. We're in orbit mode. Locked on SAS. I'm going to extend the blue line down just a bit. I should probably wait until we are right here to do that. Let's go ahead and speed up time. Oh, I'm going the wrong way, I'm going the wrong way. I'm going over the planet this way. Let's do it now. Oh, there it was. That was it. Let's see if it gives it to us. 10 seconds. Yep, there it was. Contract complete. 16,000 for that one. Got 2 reputation. Very good. I thought it was going to take longer than that. Let's F5 and save it and go back to the tracking station. Get rid of that debris. There is the debris we want to get rid of. Let's go ahead and terminate that. So that contract was complete. Let's go back to the space station, and what do we want to build? We want to try to land on the moon this time. Let's take that same rocket that we did. We will not take the... It's Lander 1, isn't it? What was it called? Oh, Sci-Lander 1. 15,000. Load it up. Let's take off this. Wow, that's going to put a hurting on a lot of things, won't it? Let's take that off. Let's take that off. Put this back on and take this off. Take that off. Put this back on. We have a new science. There we go. Let's get us some power on here, which again will be the 2 6 by, what is that, 6 by 1? Yeah, 1 by 6s, 2 of them. The only problem we'll have is if this is direct side on. We don't want that to be side on. We have enough battery. Oh, how much does it take to do a seismic accelerometer? Oh, it takes 300 to send this with this antenna. It takes 300 battery charge. And we only have 210 on here. So we're going to need another battery. We're going to have to put another battery on here. Should we put it on top or just have it double stacked? Let's go battery, reaction wheel, battery. That makes it look a little better. Let's send this to the moon. Hopefully it'll go. 4,281 meters per second. Yes, this is Sci-Lander3. Sci-Lander3 has the accelerometer, no Science Junior. So it's really not Science Lander, is it? 1 was destroyed, 2 is on Minmus, 3 is gonna be on the Moon. Let's go for it. Let's save it. How much is it? 19,510. Oh, no. We want to put our shroud on it. So I'm going to make it look cool. Oh, it wants to. It wants to bow out just a bit, and I don't like that. Come on, I want to close that off. Closing the fairing, yes. There we go. That looks good. Then we will put that on, and the price went up to $19,882. The delta V is at 4,196. We are going to save it. No, we're not. We're going to check to make sure this does a clamshell into 3 pieces. I like 3 pieces. And yeah, the ejection force, yeah, 165. Do we want it black and white? Do we want it orange? No, I don't like that. We'll do that one. There we go. Now we can save it. And now we can launch it to the moon for science. Hopefully we'll have enough fuel to get it there this time. And it's not as heavy, so we're going to, I don't know, right about there maybe. Turn SAS on. Let's see if we can launch straight to the moon. Now the moon's over here. So we'll have to get up and do a little orbit. And then burn when we get over here. So let's go to orbit. Depending on how long the video lasts, might be, we'll do the next mission though. Let's get into orbit first. Turn this on so you can see. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, wait. We have delays. We have a delay. We have the booster going off. We have this and this going off, which is correct. Then we will manually do this, I guess. That's when we'll blow this off before we get up to here. So this one will be in effect, and then we'll blow that off. Now we are ready. Okay, delay averted. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Standard profile. My standard profile is at 100 meters. We'll tilt towards the east. Start gaining horizontal speed. And then we won't touch anything. We have fins on here that help us turn to the east. Okay, here we go. Crank it over just about that first line there. Not too much though. Until it starts going up through this first layer of the atmosphere. Kind of looks like a proper, there we go. I'm going to increase it just a bit, so we need to go, yeah, we need to go 2/3 on that one. Up through the clouds. We're going to go through this atmosphere, and then we're going to turn just a little bit. We're going to get it on the leading edge of this reticle here after we go to 10,000. Okay, we're passing 10. We're going to tilt. We're using the thrust vectoring of the rocket to do this. We want to get it going just a little bit more. Don't want to go too far. Sometimes we go too far. About 19, we're going to stop it as we go through that second layer here. Here we go. Do the second layer. It's pushing back to this side because there's more fuel in the bottom of this rocket. So it wants, gravity is pulling it down. We're up to 22. We're going to crank it on over again and go on down with it. Up to 26. Passing 30. We're going to take a look outside at the map and see where we are. Want to get up to about 80. 80 is good for me. Let's go ahead and blow the fairing. There it goes. It's not really what I expected. I wanted it to be prettier than that, but where do we stand on this? 61, pushing it on out. We're at 50,000. Almost out of solid fuel here, or solid fuel, out of liquid fuel. We can go to 70, anywhere right in there is good now. Let's go to 76, really close to the station. We have 266 delta V left. This is going to help us get into space. Then we'll try to save as much fuel as we can. Let's go ahead and open our solar panels. That is not what I wanted. Where's the solar panels at? This should be a solar panel. Did I just do one? Did it break off? Did I damage it? What happened? It wasn't open, was it? Did I open that accidentally or something? Oh, Houston, we have a problem. That's the landing strut. I hope I just didn't put one on there. I am sure I put two, and that's what that is. Ooh, okay, we had a problem. Let's see if we can get through this with no more problems, please. So F5 and save it. Get ready to blow out our... We'll go ahead because we have to change over these rockets. We have to jettison. We have to jettison a rocket. Go ahead and extend our orbit. That is it. We'll get up into orbit. Apoapsis and periapsis has swapped, so we are in a good orbit. 75 by 78. We'll probably hit the space station. The orbits cross. So, but we're going to be launching to the moon when we get over here anyway. Yeah, that's about right. Set the moon up to be our target. And we have moon encounter. Uh, 859. I think we can get out there with about 821. Isn't that the normal, like 820? No, apparently it's 840. 8:50. We'll be there. What kind of... looks pretty good. We'll get there and then slow down. And fall to the planet. Sounds good to me. No, it doesn't. Let's backspace. Where is the sun? Oh, you know what? This is a terrible time to launch to the moon. If you put the moon, if you put Sol at 12 o'clock, put Kerbin at 6 o'clock, and then look to see where the moon is. It is in this quarter. I consider this to be a quarter, this to be a quarter, this to be a quarter, and this to be a quarter. And never, never, never launch when you're this way. But for 851, then we'll have to get on this side of the planet to slow down, and we will not have connection to Kerbal. And we will not have solar power. What we're going to have to do will actually be over here. We'll be over here, so we'll have connection to Kerbin. We'll be between the moon and Kerbin, so we should be able to see the sun and get solar power. We come out on the other side. As soon as we see Kerbin, we start to land. It sounds good to me. I guess this is okay. I just never... I never like to do this. Let's go ahead and speed up time. Let's F5 and save it. And let's go to the moon. Why? What happened to this solar panel here? What happened to it? Hey, where is the... Oh, we're not launching yet. I almost sped up time. Holy crap, I almost jacked everything up. I thought we'd already made our burn. That one solar panel sucks. Okay, here we go. No, we're speeding up time, sorry. Getting ahead of myself. We'll leave it about 13 seconds, I guess. Five seconds. Here we go. We're going to push this blue, our apoapsis, out to here. That's going to put us in... we should just throttle on up and hit the moon. That way we don't have to do... We could just hit the moon on this side. Ooh, that's a pretty good idea. Yeah, things ain't looking right for some reason. Let's go on out. There we go. If I burn a little more... I'll burn this other 21. Yeah, right there. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're in that orbit. We're committed to that. We're going to be behind the moon, so we're going to lose battery, solar power. Sorry, we're going to be behind Kerbin, so we're going to lose solar power and battery charge. We have an antenna, so we can go ahead and do this. Log a seismic from space. Ooh, can't do that. That's interesting. We're not getting solar power on here. Need to make sure we do. There we go. Now we're fully charged. Let's go ahead and hibernate. And let's get out there. F5 and save it. And we'll be out there in 1 day. So we'll have one experiment data on the space station. Ooh, that was quick. Uh-oh, we're losing connection, forgot to extend the antenna. Connection. There we go. And we're in hibernation mode. We shouldn't have been able to do that in hibernation mode, right? Okay. Back to the, here comes the moon. We're into the video 35 minutes. We'll get into orbit around the moon, and that's where we'll leave this video. Here we come. Okay. What will it take to slow down? Oh yeah. Are we? Yeah, we're in favor. Yeah. This is good. This was good. So it turned out to be a really good time to launch, I guess. Can't do a maneuver node until we get. Well, let's just get down there. We'll do it. Speed up time till we get to the periapsis. Oh, you know what we ought to do? We ought to just go for it. Just go to the moon. I don't know how to. I'm not going to do that. I don't know how to do a suicide burn. So, how much delta V we have? 712. That's definitely going to get us in and around it, and then we'll have some to land. So, let's take you out of hibernation, map mode. Put us a boom, get captured, swapped, and get down low. That's going to be 280. And we have to have connection to Kerbal when we come in for the other. So that's good. We'll start here, make our shrink everything down. That'll be good. That'll be good. Let's get down there and do that one. Power, fuel, connection, everything's good. We got good charge. Here we go. Okay, we are down around the moon. We're going to leave it right here. We've closed our orbit. We are in a good orbit. The next stage, what we will do is we'll make a maneuver here. We'll shrink our orbit. It's going to touch over there. I didn't want that. I don't want to use a whole lot. As soon as we get connection, I'm going to start shrinking our, because one of them is going to be on the back side, and we have to be facing Kerbal when we do it. So we're going to leave it. We're going to leave that one. I don't know if that's what ones we're going to make. We're going to be behind the moon for that orbit. It's going to have to be over here. Somewhere right there is going to put our periapsis down to 28, and that's okay, I guess. Yeah, that'll be our next episode, and then we will land on the moon somewhere. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching.